Hey y'all, Mike here from the Chattanooga Auction House. It's been a couple months since we've seen you, so we're real excited to show you what we have coming up for this weekend's auction. That is March 24th at 11 o'clock in the morning and March 25th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm standing here in the middle of the gallery. Man, have we got some exciting things to show you that we're bringing up for auction. This weekend's lineup, auction, 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 come on down. Bruce, let's get started. Bruce, like always, we're going to start showing the carpets. Let's get to it. We have room-size area rugs. We have runners. We've got a bunch of these little rugs too, Bruce. They're so cool. Little, I don't know what kind of size you would call them. They are not salesman samplers. They are original handmade rugs, a slew of those. Anyway, you can see we've got rugs of every color, most shapes, rectangular, no squares, all kinds of things. Just take a good look at these. And again, these are great, great handmade wool rugs. There's one for everybody. Come in with your color swatches, fabric samples, what have you. Find the rug that works for you. Take a good look at them. Oh, and I've got to remind you, these rugs will only be on the floor till Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when we start rolling them up. So if you need to preview a rug, get down here before Friday this week. Remember, we're open from 10 to 5 every day this week, Tuesday through Friday, for preview. We're always excited to show some very particular things, and this is a great piece that we got in this month's auction. It's a double jacquard pine tree coverlet. It's probably late 1800s, mid 1800s, and it is from the New England area. And as you can see, it is reversible. It's got the same on the front as it does on the back. I guess you flip it over depending on the season. The light color on top means it's summertime, and the dark color on top means it's wintertime. Anyway, double jacquard, New England, pine tree, reversible coverlet here in this weekend's auction. I'm going to start by showing you some of the coins in this month. Again, our coin consigners have been really, really proficient in bringing us great things for your personal collection. We have bicentennial silver dollar coins, Silver Eagle 2006, 1925 piece dollar, 22p piece dollar, all kinds of things. 1935 S piece dollar, VF, Prestige proof set, Morgan silver dollar, a $5 1913 large note, 10 Kennedy half dollars, silver disabled veterans, ultra cameo, walking liberties, Morgan silver dollars, state of North Carolina $2 note. It just goes on and on and on. Morgan silver dollars, silver certificates, 2012 S Silver Eagle first strike, $5 Georgia note, AD Constantine the Great Era Roman Empire coin, 1884 Morgan silver dollar, walking liberty silver dollars, Morgan, Barber's piece. Listen, this just goes on and on and on, including a 1998 and 2000 Silver Eagles. Do not miss out on your opportunity to add a great coin or several to your collection. While I'm here, I'm going to say down here we also have a part of a collection of a Fostoria estate out of Chattanooga, and that brings us over to this Lalique vase. This is a gigantic kind of size vase. There's lot number 156. There were only 199 of them made. It is called Homage to Rene Lalique. This is number 130. We do have the box and the paperwork that accompanies it. Bruce, I'm going to jump right over here and jump right into this jewelry because there is something for everybody on this table. I've got it spread out so that you can see it with a greater variety. I've got cabochon pieces. I've got opal pieces. Look at that opal. Man, talk about fire. I've got cat's eye ruby is what that looks like, or cat's eye sapphire, tanzanite, pearls. I've got hollow or gold-filled and gold bangles. Then I've got this gigantic ring. That is a mauve pearl surrounded by onyx, I believe. Look at this. This is just crazy. What a tanzanite, huh? What a tanzanite. That is definitely a princess necklace. As you move down, you can see I've got aquamarine. I've got emeralds. Then over here I've got ruby necklace and bracelet. I've got emerald necklace. I've got a sapphire bracelet. I've got a sapphire necklace and a sapphire bracelet. Great big opal bracelet. A little vintage bracelet. That's got you very, very cool. Then I've got a graduated diamond bracelet here. As you see, it goes from small and gets bigger on the center. Then I've got another diamond tennis bracelet, and this is a good looking diamond tennis bracelet. I've never seen one like that before. It's shaped like the leaves. Here's my ring tray. Diamond, diamond, ruby, diamond, diamond, tanzanite, diamond, 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 ruby, pearl, diamond, diamond, diamond. Have I said diamonds or rubies yet? Because they are here. Woo! It just keeps going on. I'll show you this one here. Look at this set. Emeralds. Amazing, amazing jewelry this month. Amethyst. I've got morganites. I've got a great big black South Sea pearl. Look at the size of this diamond right there. That is a diamond, ladies and gentlemen. And here's another one. That's just a beautiful piece. That's going to bring me to my blue tray back here. And here you can see I've got tanzanite all over the place, sapphires, surrounded by diamonds, beautiful pieces. This is a little ruby piece right there. This is diamonds right here. More diamonds. Look at these. This is just unbelievable. And I love the way that is set, surrounded by yellow gold and then surrounded by the white gold. It really elevates the emerald up a little bit. And there's another little diamond bracelet. Then you can see I've got multicolored pearls. I've got peacock colored pearls. I've got black South Sea pearls. I've got white pearls right there. Then I've got these inside outside hoop earrings, these great big emerald and diamond drop earrings. Beautiful, beautiful set. And here we go. Ready for this one? There's a ruby. There's a yellow diamond, and these are morganites. These are just so beautiful. Morganite, of course, is the color of rose-colored glasses. Also, I've got cameos this month. I've got carved coral this month. I've got this vintage opal bracelet. That's actually very cool. Sterling silver jewelry. Check that out. How many people do you know have a piece of jewelry that looks like that? That's amazing. Cabochons on the end on there. Great big, huge turquoise bangle over here. I've got lemon topaz drop earrings here. I've got copper jewelry. I've got giant moissanite earrings. Check out this. This is just so sweet. I'm going to call that sapphire and white gold. Of course, it may be in platinum, but it's just a beautiful set. And then I've got something for everybody. I've got cat's eye here. I've got little diamond rings. I've got big gaudy rings. I've got so much jewelry, I can't even show you the whole thing. I need you to come in and sit down with me at that jewelry counter over there so I can show you one piece at a time so you can pick out the perfect piece for you or for the person that you need to get out of the doghouse from. Anyway, come down and check out the jewelry this week. It doesn't do it justice online. Come and look at it in person. Try it on. I'll see you this week, 10 to 5. Tuesday through Friday for preview. Hey, Bruce Ass, and I forgot to mention it, but yes, we have several different estates in this auction, including a fantastic estate off of Lookout Mountain. And I'll point out some of those pieces when we get to them. For now, look at this cabinet. This is full of Lladró pieces, and these are not just the small Lladró pieces, these are the larger ones as well. It's a great collection, all from one individual for the most part, so keep in mind the Lladró collection. Bruce, I'm going to jump around the corner. You can follow me or turn off and start over. All right, I've got Royal Doulton here. Look at the size of that great big Lladró piece in there. It's amazing. Down here, I've got a collection of albums that with an autographed letter from Frank Sinatra that were sent to Mr. Carlo Porti. We have him and his wife's remaining estate here in this auction as well. I've got Cut to Clear down there. I've got Royal Doulton down there. I've got 3 pieces of heron here, Franz porcelain, this beautiful little antique sweetmeat tray. I've got a great big heron tray back there, inkwells, you name it, it's in this month's auction. Woo, did you hear the thunder, kids? You know what day this is. All right, there's a piece of art by Eric Rogers. I've got this collection of Flow Blue trays. There are 5 of them in total. This drop leaf sofa table, beautiful, beautiful mahogany on that. And then I've got this nice tea table with this beautiful fretwork all the way done, cross stretcher in between, little acorn finial right there, or acanthus leaf finial. I've got ginger jars. I've got art. I've got a Jim Collins piece of art over there. I'm just going through it, Bruce. Let's keep going. This is painting of Virginia Woolf. This is by Carol Kong as well. Same artist in a lot of these. I've got this great big hump board is what I'm going to call it. And these are like 19th century, early 1800 knife boxes from a wonderful estate here in Chattanooga off of Lookout Mountain. I've got mirrors over the mantle mirrors. I've got garnitures here. I've got original pastels here. I've got some very, very bright original artwork here. Graphite or charcoal piece over here. I've got an Adams style dim lune table over here. This is a great little piece of art. The colors in that are so bright. I hope that it picks it up online. As I move around, I've got a couple of these. I'm going to call them French genre scene paintings. A lady brought them in, and there's 2 of them. Very, very down to earth, great, rich, saturated colors. Another Carol Kong piece right there. I've got some swords in this one. I've got an ostrich egg in this one. Here I am. Look. It's a D.H. Baldwin baby grand piano. I think this is the 5.2 size. We've got all the serial numbers. It's in beautiful condition. We've had several churches come and play it. The only song I know is Looking for a City, and I don't know that well. All right, let's keep going. Then I've got these over here. I've got 2 of these. These are from a former baker furniture designer, and these are some of the little specifics that they would use in carvings and things. Guido Alessandrini is his name, and I've got 2 different pieces of his by these. I've got a Salvador Dali, that's a print. There's the other Guido piece right here, and you can see that's like the Victorian porpoise is what that would have been known as back in the day. And I've got more Carol Kong pieces, you name it. There's a hickory chair. There's just so much in this auction. We're going to have to go back into the actual gallery to look at the rest. Follow me. Quickly, this huge piece of furniture came to us via the Chattanooga Choo Choo. It's in this month's auction. You can see its size. It does break down for transportation, and that's the prettiest painting I've seen all day. Woohoo! Let's keep going. Hey guys, I'm at the front of the gallery at this point, right by the auction block, and I want to show you some of this. These are 2 leather chairs, tufted back, tufted seat, nice carved knuckles, acanthus leaf on the knees, Thomas or Theodore Alexander chairs, and they're sitting right by this Theodore Alexander game table. And as you can see, this piece right here, these are actually very Asian inspired, but it's a nice little game table and a beautiful set altogether. As you look behind me, you can see I've got this great sugar chest. No, we don't get a lot of sugar chests because they're so valuable and people want to keep them in their family. This is part of that estate from Lookout Mountain. A beautiful sugar chest, nice turned legs. It's from the 1800s. Do not miss out on your opportunity for that. I've also got little brass lamps. I've got some cloisonne vases right there, and this nice bronze lot number 267. As I keep going, I've got this wonderful looking Jeff Zimmerman sofa. And as you can see, more pillows than a body could use, but this is actually leather cushioned, leather sided. It's got the trim work. Everything about this is just so gentlemanly and so comfortable at the same time. And as you move over here, I've got an accompanying chair, different lot, but it is also Jeff Zimmerman, we believe. And this is just a nice big chunky chair, beautiful upholstery, not a thing with it. There's a nice little Pulaski clock, hand painted, and I believe it runs on battery, so it's a new piece, but it's a great piece nonetheless. Now, Bruce, if you want to just keep going while I talk, we'll keep doing it. There's a chair behind you, don't trip. Now, I come over here and I've got these 2 palace-sized ginger jars with little gold water-gilded food dogs on top. That's sitting on top of this antique tea table. And look at this is called Chinese Chippendale work on this. Beautiful little fret work on that. And that brings us to this. This is such a cute little piece, but I can't ever figure out how it works. Let me see if I can get it for you. Oh, here we go. This lifts up, and there's a sink in it. It's so cool. And then this opens up, and it shows you the pipe, and there's your storage. It's a little lavatory, or a little sink for your lavatory. Beautiful disguise as a fluted column. Very, very cool. And here's another antique piece. I'm going to call this very Victorian as well. You can see it's got the burl on the front. It's got the inset of the marble. Top or the inside of these is oak, by the way. So that's your secondary wood. So that tells you it's English automatically. As you can see, I've got this set of chairs right here, and these are Henry Don, and that's the slat back chairs. They're all Henry Don. I've got antique books. I've got a Henry Don drop leaf table. Back here, I've got a great big wingback chairs. I've got fire iron sets. I've got a little box. I've got more paintings back here. Bruce, that brings us to right here. This is lot number 308, and I do want to focus on this. Is a beautiful little side table. It's got escutcheons on it. It's got 1 broken sandwich glass door pull. The other 3 are intact. But look at the carving on the legs on this all the way down. Not just scrolled and not just twisted. They are carved in it as well. Then I've got these little 2 of these chairs right here. These are Victorian or earlier than Victorian, and they are faux finished, which makes the price go up. Who knew that at one point they would take wooden chairs and faux finish them to give them a grain of a higher quality wood? These are disguised as rosewood. That's the way they were intended. Anyways, you continue to look. I've got antique art. I've got paintings. I've got little etchings, more antique art. You name it, it is here in this month's auction. A little low boy here. Can you still see me back there? I've got bronzes back here. I've got crystal back here. Then I've got more artwork, antique fans, toll. This list goes on and on and on. I don't know what to do with all this. Then I've got this great big mantel clock with the garnitures, more paintings. I've got this great china or dining room set. It consists of the table, the chairs, the china table, the china closet, everything. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I've got a 2-tiered dumbwaiter. I've got Coalport. I've got a more collection of books. You name it. It goes on in this auction. I'll meet you on the other side because I'm out of breath and I need a drink of coffee. Just a quick shot. I've got a collection of some Singer sewing machines in this month's auction as well. More books. What was I told that this was a button machine? I think my cousin told me that. But anyway, it's Singer sewing machine. Got another Singer there and an older one here. More books, bronze coins. RC Cola, anybody? RC Cola, anybody? Never been opened. I mean, listen, we're selling the kitchen cabinets this month. Come on down and check it out. I'll meet you on the other side, right around the corner, where I can show you something else. Another great collection that we've never had before. This is phenomenal. Look at all these oil cans. Where's a Tin Man when you need them? Where's a Tin Man when you need them? Lot 343 is the section of smaller ones. 362 is the medium size. 346 are the more mechanically inclined ones. And then there's little bitty, I mean, what a great, great collection of oil cans. If you're an oil can collector, any kind of primitive collector, this is the collection you need to have at your house. Come on down and check it out. By the way, I meant to mention that Perry is not in the video today. It's not your imagination. He's off on a project. He'll be back for this weekend's auction. I'm going to show you some of the other things in here. We've got this display case. It's full of Wedgwood and little antique etchings. I've got this great big set of wingback chairs. And what are these called? These are hickory chair. Beautiful fabric on those, ready to go. I've got this little secretary, little pieces inside of it, great big bottle here, mirrors here, this little Chinese chinoiserie cabinet, a needlepoint chair. Lot 573 is this gold flatware, gold plated flatware. Very nice little set. That's got some good substance on it too. As I move over, I've got this telescoping lens or telescoping lamp over there. I've got bamboo furniture. I've got all kinds of pottery, ironware. Check this out. This is a little sculpture. It is a hot air balloon. It is mounted on a piece of quartz right there. It looks like it's bronze to me. I've got two art glass lamps right behind it. And ladies, and I'm saying that loosely, ladies, here we go. This is a Gianni Versace leather purse. Where do you get them? Right here, lot 27. Next to that, I've got this Furla leather purse. We don't sell a lot of purses and things like that, only the high quality things. So there's that. These are by Robert Garrett Thu, and boy, those are heavy. This is pure Art Deco. We have two of these statues. They are different. They are both on lot number 26. Very, very valuable pieces. As you move over, you can see I've got more bamboo work. I've got some stoneware. I've got office chairs. I've got a Haywood Wakefield dining room set. Check these out, mid-century modern people. These are a pair of fire irons. How cool is that? Those weigh a ton as well. Nobody will be taking those out of your house. As you can see back there, I've got pottery. I've got another Singer sewing machine here in the case, hooks up to the table. It's the entire workstation. You need this, Jerry Underwood. Come on down and get it from Vegas. And right here, I've got this great big haired grandfather clock, hand painted. You can see how tall it is compared to my stature. And as we move along, you can see I've got art sculptures back there. Another grandfather clock. I believe this one is by Ridgway. Moving on down, I've got this Victorian chairs, tufted back. This is the Hers chair. Then I've got this Nichols and Stone cabinet in between. We put this in the auction last month. It did not get the respect it deserved. This is a very high quality cabinet, very craftsman style on this. You need this for your collection as well of fine furniture. Inside I've got Limoges, I've got crystal pieces, I've got pottery pieces, and on top I've got this great big copper jelly bucket. That's lot 421. As I move down, I've got copper cookware here. I've got Bennington pottery, dog right there. I believe that's a King Charles Spaniel is what those usually are. Look at this set of Victorian chairs. There's a pair of these babies, and they are carved, they are inscribed, they are incised, they are gold highlighted. Beautiful little set right there. Those are sitting on top of this great big banquet table. Here's how this banquet table works. The centerpiece is a drop leaf table. Push it up against the wall. The two ends are called demi-lune caps. You push those on the either side of the door. When you have your whole slew over for Christmas, you pull it all out, open it all up together, and you have a banquet-sized table ready to go. Fire irons, guards here. I've got more channel back chairs here. More little Rococo chairs right here. China. This is a beautiful table. Bruce, can you see how carved this is all over this little table right there? What a bar. And it's even on legs. What a bar. Did I say what a bar? Whew. All right, here we go. Then I've got another little Victorian piece here, another copper jelly jar here. Surprise, a Singer sewing machine. I've got this big old chest right here, nice little trunk right there. I've got a cobbler's bench right here. This is so cool. I love it. I've got this beautiful set of china here too. This is by Retino Rhapsody. And this is porcelain, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven to table. You can't ask for more than that. I've got Victorian chairs on top of that. I've got marble top French furniture behind that. I've got French chairs. I've got a dining room table. I've got this huge, huge Fairfield chair right here, and that is a wild chair. And that brings us to this, which is one of my favorite pieces in this month's auction. This is by Guild. It's Guild Made is the brand name on this. It's a very French chest, and I need you to see the size of this. This is a big chest of drawers, already shabby chic, beautiful just like it is. Check that out. You'll want it for yourself. Back behind me, I've got more marble top furniture. I have more Victorian furniture. I have more lamps, more art than I know what to do with. I've got antique furniture that came off of that Lookout Mountain estate. There's a great gold gilded antique mirror right there. And Bruce, I want you to focus on just the pediment of there. Look at the swags. Look at the cherubs. I guess those are pooties. There's no wings. The birds on them, nice carving. Bruce, you keep walking down and scan up and down as you go, and I'll talk to you as you go. There's the other French genre painting right there. Then you can see I've got some, I'm not sure if those are Audubons or not, but there are natural etchings right there, hand-colored. Moving down below that, I've got a Victorian chair. If you move over next to that, it looks like I've got a nice blonde pine antique Sheffield chest right there. Looks like the escutcheons are intact, pulls are intact. I've got that funky lamp right there. I've never seen one like it. It's got the red glass drops on it as well to accentuate it. Twin beds down there, and Bruce, go right over there and focus on that trunk. That is one of the best conditioned steamer trunks we have ever had in the auction. That one even has a nice little brass label on it, so you know you are getting quality when you get that piece. Bruce, keep walking towards me, and I'm walking towards you. Here we go. We're going to get lost. These little turned leg tables are from the Lookout Mountain estate as well. I've got twin beds back here, a little settee right here. I've got a prop telescope right there. I've got jars of marble, so I'm going to say it, yes. If you've lost yours, here's where you can get them back. I've got wind vanes. Check these out. These are Broyhill. They're corner cabinets. They are rounded in the front, and they're nice size. They're not even quite 6 feet, full of steins and crystal and Wedgwood, all kinds of things, pottery. But again, there's a pair of these, which is unusual to have the pair. That puts us right over here to this 3-panel burl walnut armoire or chifforobe. More paintings. Check out this mailbox, kids. If you have a cabin or a rustic in any way, this is the mailbox you need for your house. Hey, there's a shocker. I've got yet another grandfather clock in this month's auction. As you look over here, right next to the grandfather clock, there's some mid-century item things. This is almost a pallet-shaped or a kidney-shaped coffee table. Then I've got this single chrome pedestal dining table. Carrie, this is so mid-century modern. I love it. Fun, fun, fun. Look. These are just so cool. You want these for your collection. Trust me, you want these for your collection. As you move down, I've got Frankoma pottery. That is made in Oklahoma. And behind me, here is a new collection that we've gotten from a recent estate. And this is all Giuseppe Armani porcelain pieces, and this woman had a wonderful collection, and we have them here. We're very grateful to have those in our auction to represent her estate. Down below that, lot 119, you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Quoizel lamp shades right there, or light shades. Very, very nice, ready to go on your chandelier. Moving down, you can see I have even more Giuseppe. By the way, the cases that they're in, yep, they're also in the sale. That's lot 413. We're selling both of these display cases. Nice bowed front, beautiful condition, together, one lot. As you can see, I've got the rest of that bamboo set on the back side of that. I've got art glass, I've got skin-wrapped tables, and that brings us to this case right up front here, guys. Let's just go through it. I've got some Champlevé right there. I've got crystal right there. More crystal right there. This little set that is very Heron-esque of the Heron web, it's actually Russian. It says made in the USSR on the back of it. Some of you kids may not know what that happens to be. As you look down further, I've got more china. This is a beautiful little set of china. Can you see that, Bruce? Lovely, lovely set of china. And this is called Lady Carlisle by Royal Albert. That's Lady Carlisle by Royal Albert. Woo! It just keeps going, it keeps going. Over here, Bruce, I've got a huge collection of steins. Look at this. By Thwalt, this one is 1894. What a great little stein. Here and there and everywhere. Limoges. I've got, well, you say that, C.G. Schertz and Sons pieces right there. I've got a piece of black basalt Wedgwood, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a collector, that is a great piece to have. More Limoges, Goebel steins, you name it, it is in this month's auction. And it's not going to stop there, because I'm going to jump right over here, Bruce. Here we are moving into Sunday. We have chairs, we have chairs, we have chairs. And this one comes, no, not with attachments. You're not that lucky, but it does come with some assistance. And as you can see behind me, I've got Empire furniture. I've got French bedroom furniture. I've got carved chairs. I've got mirrors everywhere. Tilt top tables, more mirrors, wingback chairs, side tables, a globe. I'm out of breath again. Anyway, it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. Bar stools, coffee tables. Check out these. These are good looking little side chairs. There's my rest. Time's up. Okay, let's go. Bar stools, chairs, lamps, mirrors. Now that's what you call ruby glass. Can you see the red in that? That's a beautiful piece right there. I've got more display cabinets here. Moving down, I have candle holders. I have a whole collection, lot 652. This whole collection of cut to clear ruby glass, nice bohemian, collections of books, stemware, lots of stemware here. Looks like an old-timer's lunchbox. It is aluminum, an old-timer's aluminum lunchbox. Talk about collectibles in this month's auction. And that's just this side. I'm going to end up right here until we take a break and I can take a breather and look at this great big Empire cabinet right here. It is missing this. Is it missing the shelves or are they just not in it? Anyway, it is a beautiful Empire display cabinet, shelves in it, and you've got ready to go to town. I'll meet you on the other side. No, that is not a giant purple halo you see hovering over my head. That is this Murano art glass, amethyst colored chandelier, very mid-century modern, very, I don't know, it is just such an elegant chandelier. Even the drops on it are great big amethyst drops. Beautiful chandelier, Murano art glass, and it is lavender in its color or amethyst in its color. It's really cool. Check this out, kids. This is so cool. This is a carved shark. Yes, it is exactly what you think it is. It's a carved shark. We have it suspended from the I-beams up there. It is carved wood and ready to go home to your house, lot number 44. Don't miss out on the opportunity to take that home, because I can guarantee you nobody you know is going to have one of those sharks. Come on down. No better time to feel like Scarlett O'Hara than when standing in front of this mirror in your hoop skirt. Look at the size of this. This is a beautiful mirror, nice antique one, arch glass on that, ready to go to your house so you too can pose without delay. If you move back here, we just keep going on. We've got Empire pieces. We have new modern pieces. We have fire irons. Where else would you go for this? Everybody needs one, by the way. And that's sitting on top of this antique church pew that's been painted red, has naturally distressed. I've got a little, this is a German little cup and cover cabinet right here. I've got little porcelain pieces on top, lamps on that, antique little chairs right here, another little antique chest, a little stool right here. More, this is Fostoria crystal, medicine cabinets. An antique pipe stand for those gentlemen in your life, an antique pipe stand, more mirrors, milking stools, more lamps, more furniture, brassware, more books, more beds, milking stool, chairs, tables, modern furniture, an antique fire extinguisher, lot number 772, that'll be on Sunday. I've got this dome-top steamer trunk chest. I've got more furniture over here, and that brings me to this great big leather sofa, and this is in beautiful condition. The arms flare out, the front bows, and it's serpentine a little bit. Very, very nice little sofa right here, and it's I could take a nap on this. I've also got sewing kits, console tables, floor lamps. Can you see this, Bruce? This is a mirror for an antique frame, or an antique frame for a mirror, and it's very, very cool off of a Lookout Mountain estate. And that brings us to this right here, Bruce. If you look right here, the bottom of this is a fireplace. Plug it in, turn it on, and while you're waiting for it to warm up, you can have yourself a drink. Everybody needs one of these in their house. It's a portable fireplace with a bar. How do you go wrong? As you move around, you can see I've got other little pieces right here, occasional chairs, books, more cabinets, more chairs, more this, more that. I've got this demi-lune shaped drinks table that is leather embossed. I'm going to call it a desk. I've got more chairs over there. I've got antique spools over there, little side chest, side tables over there. Listen, kids, I'm out of breath. And we got a great big auction coming up for you this weekend. That's Saturday at 11 o'clock and Sunday at 1 o'clock. Check it out. I've got a couple more things to show you, and then I need to let Bruce go home because we're tired. Hey, I forgot to mention I've got 3 of these cabinets that are identical display cabinets or bookshelves in this month's auction. 3 of them. This one happens to be housing something you've never seen at the Chattanooga Auction House before, and that is scuba gear. Everything from regulators to fins to shoes to snorkels. I don't even know what half this stuff is. If you're a diver looking for some equipment, this is the place to get it this month, including the wetsuit that is titanium hyper stretch by Henderson. Brings me over here to this nice little console table by Heckman Furniture, antique books, an autograph, by the way, of B.W. Proctor, I believe is what that says. That brings us all the way down to tapestries over our heads, inkwells, and then this great big cabinet right here. And let me see if I can get it to work. Yep. I'm so excited. You got it. It lifts and hides your TV when you're no longer watching it. Sit there and wait for it to come up, and everybody in the audience goes, ooh. And then when you're through with it, you put it back down. Guys, we have some art in this month's auction. We have some linens in this month's auction. We have some fantastic things in this month's auction. Please don't neglect to come down and preview in person this week. That's Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 5. Also, our Wednesday night preview is from 5 to 7 that evening. Auction is Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, Sunday at 1 o'clock in the morning. We expect to see you here. We've missed you. It's been a couple months. Come on back. It's time to go to the auction. Woohoo!